I transformed into a menacing, magical monster for a day to discover the trials and tribulations of ye olden days, learning if my enchanted chariot could pass over the menace to all wheelie kind, known as gravel. Dun dun dun! One of my favorite pastimes is going to the Renaissance Fair, but in the most recent few years, I haven't been able to because my wheelchair is not able to go over gravel. This time though, I brought my electric wheelchair with much bigger front wheels and my best friend Orion, also known as Hollowfail, there to help me along if things got hard. We put on our costumes and eventually found our way to the Ohio Renaissance Festival.
Hi Lee! Hi Lee! We're really mature. We have it says the traffic's only 5 minutes, so we'll be okay. Hopefully. But we're 10 minutes away.
Now, I was determined to make it as far as I could because my giant nerd heart yearns for the simplicity of the 16th century Europe. If we ignore all of the torture and dungeons and beheadings and, you know what, maybe I do prefer the modern era, but it is fun to pretend that it was all magic, fun, and rainbows, so.
Put your hair on! Why art thou bald? Lacking follicles on thine head!
I am able to move on the grass pretty well. So far, I'm still so scared about the gravel, but we shall be doing good.
We look so cute together! What the heck?
We're opposite aesthetics today. I was worried about this little spot. Do you see my wig cap at all up there?
Up there, no.
Okay, then it works. We're good.
We made our way through the gigantic gates and scrambled to find what we wanted to do.
Ready? Yeah. Ready as I'll ever be. Okay. Whoa.
Settling on taking some time to wander the streets, but we quickly realized that we were both actually starving, and I was personally in dire need of caffeine. So our first stop on our journey was a drink stall that wound up having lemon pomegranate ice cream. They served this pomegranate ice cream in literally the shell of a lemon. It was so cool, and it was delicious.
I never see pomegranate flavored anything. There's a pomegranate zesty sorbet. It was this little 7-year-old. She ran up to her grandma. So no, I like selling it to them.
There's a petting zoo.
There's a petting zoo? Can I go pet a horse?
I don't know. I hope.
I want to go ride a horse.
You're a millennial. I want caffeine. I need hot bean juice to get me through the day.
You're old?
I can't believe you're going into your 20s. Ew. That's kind of nasty.
Very soon.
Got something to say?
I don't look like myself.
I don't think either of us do right now.
Not particularly.
We moved from our station at a little table and struggled navigating the confusing map.
Unless I've gotten totally turned around, I believe I know what I'm doing. Going on a voyage. If my wheelchair will go through this treacherous gravel.
Nice. Minimalistic, minimalistic, simplistic. That's absolutely good.
Thank you. Minimalistic, simplistic, and absolutely perfect.
There's
Horse. Guys, there's horses. There's horses.
To find a stall where I could run up and grab coffee, but oh wait, no, I could not because guess what?
There was a stair up to the coffee place. I got a crab though. He has one big paw and one tiny paw.
Yeah, like real crabs. In particular, I can think of the fiddler crab has this giant long claw, and they just get exponentially bigger because all crustaceans are like that. It's pretty terrifying how lobsters can live forever.
Forever?
Yeah, theoretically. The main reason lobsters die is they can't molt properly. They can't get fully out of their shells. So, until that happens, they can live forever.
This was the first of many situations like this, and I know this kind of festival is meant to have a historic feel to it or whatever, but did they truly also need to follow the historic standard of leaving disabled people out of everyday life? Methinks not.
I love your horse! Oh, thank you! Good day, darling! Good day! My goodness! Wow!
So I had Orion wait and grab my mocha for me, and also a couple little macarons to try.
There's like a little jam inside.
Ooh, I got pistachio.
Have you ever seen the rain?
The festival was fairly busy, though it was a Sunday, and we made our way through the gravel streets. I noticed a very familiar Link and Zelda cosplay pair, and I was like, no, there's no possible way. But somehow, some way, a few of my convention friends, Gray, Ray, and Spencer, were at the same fair on the same day at the same time as us, which is so cool. So we decided to stick together for a while.
Yes. 10 likes?
10. I say 12 likes. 12. 1, 2. 12 likes. Make it 1,000.
Wow! My pigtail.
Yeah, obviously.
I like my internet. I like my internet.
The gravel was so much worse and harder to navigate than I had really anticipated.
The gravel is beating me up right now. The gravel's like fighting me back, yeah.
Even with my bigger wheels and stronger powered wheelchair, the terrain was uneven and the hills were steep, causing my wheels to get caught and spin out many times throughout the day. I wound up having to take back end and roundabout ways to even get around. As I put it in the outline for this video, the grounds at this fair were a death trap out to get me and did everything in their power to make sure I would fall straight out of my wheelchair by the end of the day.
I'm gonna try the long grape.
Grape the long way. This one's even longer.
Oh my god!
I was incredibly excited to get to see the Medieval Torture Museum, and even more excited to see a gigantic accessible sign plastered on the front of the building. It was probably the only thing in the entirety of the fair that was clearly marked as such. But when I got to the bottom of the ramp, I noticed a little tiny giant problem, which is that I couldn't get up the ramp because it wasn't flush with the ground. There was about an inch gap between the ground and where the ramp started. I wound up having this problem with almost every ramp I encountered over the course of the entire day. I had to be lifted up to make it into the so-called accessible experience.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Look at their giant accessible sign in the front of this event. I mean, there were ramps on the inside, but this ramp is so dangerous. That could be fixed so easily, but they just don't. I want to watch the geode get cracked.
Oh, Audie, it is set now. Want to get some sunlight in here so you can all see how shiny it is.
I was really excited to test my strength at one of those hammer and bell things, so I took the horns off my head and swung her down. But I think my low stature caused me to seriously lack the momentum I needed to get to the bell. I was able to get to the top of the night, which is pretty good. It's like halfway. And then it was Orion's turn.
You got to the top of the night.
For your head.
There's a ramp up to this tall, but it's also by a giant hill, and so it's a little scary.
We made it past the games and found a very pretty area to take a break and get some pictures, but Spencer's shoe was absolutely broken by this point. The sole had separated from the fabric and he kept tripping on it. I remembered though, I had a glue stick, an Elmer's glue stick in my bag, and it somehow totally worked.
Just stand on it long enough for it to dry.
Spencer was able to run over and grab a turkey leg.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Big bite. 10 out of 10 actually. That's so good.
turkey leg. Turkey leg.
Yay!
Oh my god, that actually is really good, right?
Wait, you have an ocarina?
I do. I can't.
Ocarina of Time?
Play it first.
Pick it up. Improv.
I think it would ruin my dress.
Probably not. You just have to wipe off your butt, and even then, you'd be hiding it when you get back in your chair.
You're so right.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say that. I want to take pictures. I just kind of like forget what I want to do, so I just don't do anything.
I try to like pretend like I have my shit together for the fans, but
For the fans.
So we went ahead and we got some pictures outside, and after hanging out for a while, we went our separate ways to catch the horse show. They called it the equestrian show. Orion needed to sit down and take a break since it was super hot, and they wore a giant cloak and like super tall heels, so very uncomfortable.
I've been sent on a quest. I have to find food, I have to find water, and I have to find bread. Do we think this is possible? This bridge.
I went up and down treacherous roadways and crossed a bridge ramp that certainly was not legal.
It's horrifying. lightning fast you are.
I also wanted to get a fancy Renaissance Festival exclusive bread bowl that I swear I have been literally dreaming of since the last time that I went to the Renaissance Festival in 2021. I got up to the stand for the bread bowls, took one look at a bread bowl that they were handing to a customer, and realized that there was absolutely no way that I was going to be able to carry one. With how much I was bumping around in my chair, I would have been not only full of, but also covered in soup.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold that. I'm gonna circle around, see if they have regular popcorn. Oh, I was wondering, do you guys have any regular popcorn or is it just kettle corn?
The most regular is just kettle corn.
My friend doesn't like kettle corn and just likes regular butter popcorn. If y'all don't got any, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Alright. I was also pretty hungry, so I grabbed a chocolate dipped cheesecake slice that they put on a stick. I figured I could hold it easier and I couldn't find like anything savory where I was. So this stall had baskets that they could put them in. We got to watch the joust and shout our huzzahs at every success. Honestly, we were staring at the horses way more than we were staring at the people.
He is so special, so sweet.
Orion was on the hunt to find something perfect to take home as a keepsake for the fair, and we settled on a small shop tucked away in the corner of one of the roads. Orion bought a gemstone-themed and scented metal rose.
We just got handed flowers by one of the shopkeepers. Look how pretty these are. He came up to Lee and handed them this like beautiful multicolor one. Wait, wanna look at it? Can you smell it, viewer?
Delicious, I know.
And then I was going like, please stop, I wanna like look at the flower. And then he ran up behind me and gave me a little pink one. What's even funnier is I just gone to another shop for a metal rose. It's pink tourmaline. They were saying how it represents emotional healing and compassion. And these ones also have a sun.
Smell good?
Hey! And now we're gonna go to McDonald's because we're both tired.
The Ren Fair food is like a lot. It's
And
all like
giant turkey leg.
giant handheld things that you have to eat really quickly so they don't like
It
fall
makes me
down.
feel a little gross.
Yeah.
Lie.
I did ask the kettle corn people if they have normal popcorn. The closest thing to normal they have is kettle corn.
I'm a normal popcorn fan, personally.
I like caramel corn a lot, but I hate that I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, you have problems, bro.
I got problems, bro.
corn, bro.
Yeah.
Says from Ohio.
And with that, it was time to say goodbye.
Huzzah!
Though our time there was short, I do believe that life in the modern era is perhaps the better option for a person such as myself, but I had so much fun getting to see all the costumes, talk to the actors, make friends, and pretend like I was a monster. I think I will be back, just maybe to a different fair, one with pavement.
You balding?
I'm bald and I'm torturing people with hair.
Can you put the camera or something?
I like frogs.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
I never thought you'd ever like frogs.
I'm sad I couldn't find anything frog themed. Apparently frogs are not popular enough to make it.
My face was sweaty though, so we're probably just gonna
Just like, it was like,
not that bald, not that bald.
not that bald. Just like halfway to bald.
We're gonna stop recording now.
Yeah.
We have to like go places.
talking.
We have to go get McDonald's, so
Now, I cannot wait to go on another adventure, which, speaking of, you are not going to want to miss. So make sure to drop a subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, and comment down below what your favorite Renaissance Festival is, or if you've never been to one before, tell me what you like the most about our Ren Fair that we went to. And before you go, I want to say thank you all so much for 3.5K at the time of filming this, and I wanted to let you know that I am officially monetized on YouTube. I can't work a typical job because of my disability, so getting to do this thing that I love so much is magical. Now, on top of this, if you want to support me so that I can do this full time, make sure to also check out my Patreon for monthly exclusive content and updates. But even if you're just watching, liking, commenting, following, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, you are doing more than you could ever know. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. I hope it didn't look like I was naked this whole video. I swear, I have a shirt on. Okay.